What's up everybody, Damon here, and in today's gaming news, Rockstar is in the final stretch of developing Grand Theft Auto 6 and is desperately trying to avoid any more leaks. The developer of Knights of the Old Republic remake is escaping the Embracer meltdown, and Tekken 8 just launched its own controversial in-game store. This is your daily fix. All of those GTA 6 leaks really have Rockstar spooked. That's according to Bloomberg, which reports that Rockstar Games is asking employees to return to the office 5 days a week come April. One of the reasons? The team is entering the final stages of development on the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6, and they're worried about security breaches. Per the report, in a staff email sent on Wednesday, Jen Colby, Rockstar head of publishing, said the decision was made to increase productivity and security measures. Remember that leak in September of 2022 that led to the leaker in question being sentenced to indefinite confinement in a hospital because he said he would immediately do it again if released? And then remember how the trailer Rockstar was going to release last December leaked a day early? Yeah, that all probably has something to do with this. Colby also said the company has found tangible benefits from having staff work in person. She wrote, "Making these changes now puts us in the best position to deliver the next Grand Theft Auto at the level of quality and polish we know it requires, along with a publishing roadmap that matches the scale and ambition of the game." GTA 6 is developed primarily at Rockstar North in Edinburgh, Scotland, although support comes from a number of other Rockstar studios across the UK and the world. Now, the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, which represents video game developers in the UK, has publicly criticized Rockstar for the move and published testimony from current developers who warn it will significantly affect their well-being. According to the IWGB, last year 170 Rockstar Games workers in the UK signed a petition opposing mandatory 3-day office work. Now, workers accuse Rockstar of broken promises and have expressed concern about health, caring responsibilities, living arrangements, and a heightened risk of overwork crunch. Some workers have said they moved their lives further away from studio locations that would now need to be reversed in under 6 weeks to comply with Rockstar's demands. Rockstar is yet to comment. The IWGB also alleges Rockstar had previously insisted flexible work options would remain available in an employee-wide email that said, "This isn't our first step to 5 days a week. No one wants to go back to the old way of working." The IWGB went on to claim Rockstar management has so far refused to engage with workers on the issue and will pull the plug on remote access to technology on April 15th. GTA 6, meanwhile, is expected to launch at some point in 2025 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Some predict it will become the best-selling video game of all time after its debut trailer set viewership records. Moving on, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake developer Saber Interactive has reportedly left embattled parent company Embracer in a $500 million deal to become a privately owned company. Bloomberg again reports the troubled KOTOR remake is still in the works, although question marks remain over whether it will ever actually come out. In November, Embracer CEO Lars Wingefors refused to answer a question about the KOTOR remake during a financial presentation, saying, "I noticed that anything I say to this becomes a headline, so that is my only comment." Borderlands developer Gearbox is also up for sale as Embracer's high-profile restructuring continues. This month, Embracer warned of further layoffs, despite letting go of 1,387 staff since its restructuring began last June. Embracer's total headcount was reduced by 904 during the second quarter of its financial year, then by another 483 in the third quarter. That's 8% of the group's global workforce. The company also canceled a whopping 29 unannounced games during the 2 quarters. Embracer Group's financial struggles began following the collapse of a $2 billion deal, reportedly with Saudi government-funded company Savvy Games Group. The Swedish firm has since come under fire for the sweeping cuts it has already made, including the closure of long-running Saints Row maker Volition. And finally today, the 2 million selling Tekken 8 has opened its own premium in-game shop, sparking some backlash within the fighting games community. The Tekken shop, which launches with Uniqlo branded items, lets you buy customizations such as legacy character costumes and avatar skins of specific characters. Publisher Bandai Namco has said new content will be added to the shop monthly. The Tekken shop includes both free and paid items, and it's the paid items that are ruffling feathers. Paid items are bought with Tekken coins, a virtual currency paid for with real-world money. That's pretty common these days, right? The problem with Tekken 8's shop is that it sells the virtual currency in denominations that invariably leave players with some left over. It sells skins that cost 400 Tekken coins, but you can't buy 400 Tekken coins only. You have to first buy a bundle of at least 500 Tekken coins that cost $5, which leaves you with 100 Tekken coins, and of course, you can't buy anything with just 100 coins. So you need to buy more coins to top yourself off. It's an unfortunately very common scheme. Blizzard and EA employ it for Diablo 4 and Ultimate Team microtransactions. Tekken 8 is a full-price $70 game. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the core Tekken 8 fanbase has reacted negatively to the launch of the Tekken shop. This week, Tekken development chief Katsuhiro Harada tweeted to say the rising cost of development has necessitated the inclusion of microtransactions in modern video games, insisting current development costs are, quote, more than double or nearly triple the cost of Tekken 7, which was released in 2015. And that is your daily fix for Thursday, February 29th, Leap Day. Now that you're caught up on the news, check out our video on 10 Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tips you should know before playing. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.